John Frusciante's tone with the Boss Katana. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be dialing in John Frusciante's guitar tone on the Boss Katana 100. Before we get into the video, please subscribe to the channel. I think 90% of people that watch the channel aren't actually subscribed, so that would be a massive help if you could do that. So first things first, let's talk the signal chain. So it's my Stratocaster going straight into the Boss Katana, which is going lined into the Universal Audio Apollo. The only reason I'm doing that is so I don't have to mic up the amp and I can play silently. The only EQ I'm pulling from the Universal Audio Apollo is a tiny bit of reverb. I have no reverb dialed in on the Katana, which I'll show you in a second. So next let's have a look at the EQ section and see how we actually dial in this tone. So first of all, I'm on the crunch channel. I have the gain just before 12 o'clock, so between 11 and 12 o'clock. The volume is just past 3, maybe around 3 or 4 o'clock. Bass is 11 o'clock. The mids are at 1 o'clock. The treble is at 8 o'clock. The booster mod is completely turned off. The delay effects is completely off. The reverb is off. I have a little bit of reverb from my Universal Audio Apollo, which I said earlier. The presence knob is a little bit past 12 and the master volume is a little past 9 o'clock. I'm also on the 50 watt mode on the amp. So if you've watched my previous videos, you've probably noticed the big difference between the Silver Jubilee tone that I usually use and this Boss Katana tone. Is the Boss Katana as good? No, it's not, but it's also a quarter of the price. So usually what I use is a Universal Audio Apollo, which is €1,000, plus the Marshall Silver Jubilee plugin, which is about 200 or 300, compared to the Boss Katana, which is only like €300. So the Boss Katana is a lot cheaper, and to be honest, I think for the money it sounds great. So next I'm going to show you a few tone examples without any backing tracks or anything like that. This is literally just the Stratocaster straight into the Katana. So as I said, I don't think it sounds as good as the Silver Jubilee, but for a €300 amp I think it sounds amazing. So a little piece of advice when you're dialing in this tone. What I think is the most important part of this tone is the gain knob and the volume knob. So what I do is I set the volume to a nice volume where I want to play at, maybe a bedroom volume or whatever. And then if the tone is too crunchy or not crunchy enough, I will dial in the gain knob accordingly, because as you increase the gain, it'll also increase the volume. So if your tone is too crunchy, reduce the gain and up the volume. And if it's not crunchy enough, increase the gain and lower the volume of the amp and dial it in accordingly. The next thing which I think is important is the treble, but this is subjective. Some people like a brighter tone, some people like a darker tone. Me personally, I prefer a brighter tone, so I always dial in a bit more treble. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Also please subscribe to the channel and drop a comment below of the next video that you want to see. You can also follow me on Instagram if you want to stay updated for future videos. And thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.